Hey everybody, welcome to the Gunther Show. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure that you like and share this video. I would greatly appreciate it. On this morning, I am extremely honored to be sitting beside the honorable Coach Amil. What's going on with you, man?
Not much. How's it going?
Good. First of all, thank you for taking this time out with me. I understand that you guys are actually in lifting and conditioning right now for the upcoming season.
We are. I appreciate you having me on, but yeah, right now we started June 3rd, just a lot of lifting and running.
So how's the team looking so far?
Good. We're young. We got about 7 seniors. We got 45 sophomores, so we'll be a young team, but I think we'll make some noise.
How exciting is it to, finally have Chaney football back here in the Valley?
It's great. I mean, just growing up, you just hear so much about the city. So many schools closed, from when I was in school till now, but just to be able to bring it back, I think it's great for the city. It's great for the alumni. The vibe in Youngstown has been unreal. I'm excited about everything.
Seems like the anticipation is building up pretty quick. Now that we're in July, and that's when you guys are going to start doing some more scrimmages and things like that. Like, from you as a coaching standpoint, how exciting is it to just finally get back out there on the field and start executing?
Oh, it's great. I love football. I look forward for these times to come around every year. The off season is fun. But it's more of a grind and, just a lot of hard work. But just being out here in the summer, running around with the guys and just see them starting to develop and grow and mature, it's beyond exciting and fun.
When you take a look at, how guys pretty much do things from day one of practice to where you're at now, what has the growth been like this far?
The growth has been great. The leadership, I think, has been the biggest thing for us, with those seniors. Coming in, just trying to create that culture, and it was hard initially in the off season. Had to do some things to wake some guys up, sit them down and, remove them from practice for a little bit, things like that. But now, it's night and day. Guys are taking charge. If I'm not on the field on time or the coaches aren't out there right away, they know what they're doing. They're starting practice. They're doing what they're supposed to do. It's been great.
When you take a look at the guys and you see, just from you as a coach standpoint, you see how they're ready to get out there, they're ready to start attacking. When you take a look at, the way that they're approaching the game right now, what do you think their mindset is?
They just want to be great. They some of them have something that they feel they need to prove. Some of the guys were at East last year. A lot of guys stayed here, and then it's just a lot of new faces. But they just feel that they have something to prove. When you have in the spring all the coaches that were coming into practice, watching them practice, the alumni coming around, watching them practice, encouraging them, they just feel they really have something to prove, not only to the alumni, not only to the city, but even a lot of these college coaches that are coming in, first year is going to be a struggle kind of thing. Like, they kind of got a chip on their shoulder, and they just feel like they really have something to prove.
Have something to prove. So you as a coach, what do you feel like you have to prove this year?
Nothing, really.
Like, take me back to your coaching journey. Like, what made you decide to start coaching in general?
It was just something I always liked. When I got out of school and I came home and got married, I actually linked up with Brian Merrill.
Yes.
And the New Bethel Baptist Church took over the Braves organization. And Brian asked me to come and coach with him. So I coached there for several years.
Yes.
And just really liked it at that level, playing in high school, playing in college. So just coming here and being able to coach with him. And then when PJ Fackel got the job at Mooney, I played with PJ, and he reached out to me about coming there and coaching. And
yes.
Just got more into it, with especially on the defense side of the ball with Ron Stoops. The Stoops family, big defensive side, a big defensive family when it comes to football, and going to clinics and going to schools and just learning more and just really getting into it. It just kind of just gravitated, took me in, and I've just been all in since.
So you mentioned earlier just now you coached at Mooney. What is the difference between coaching there and coaching here at Chaney?
I don't think there's that big of a difference. I think really the biggest difference will be our kids and their backgrounds and family structure. That would be the biggest thing. Mooney had great kids. We have great kids. We got a lot of great kids that came from Youngstown City.
Yes.
That came to Mooney. So to me, they're the same kids. They work as hard. It's just, I think our backgrounds in the city, are a little different. We have probably more single parent homes, income levels, just the areas and environments that we live in. There's a lot more that we're going to be dealing with. Even me as an adult, as a coach, just, living in the city.
Yes.
It's going to be different than, living out in the suburbs, things like that.
Yes. When you take a look at all of the things going on in the city, last year, even in basketball, Chaney was the best team in the area. They beat all of the local schools and were just one possession away from winning a district championship.
Right.
And now to see in football that anticipation is building up. Do you think that this is a pretty good time to be a Chaney High School football fan, or just Chaney High fan, period?
This is the greatest time to be a Chaney fan, to be a part of the Chaney family, a Chaney student, a Chaney athlete. I mean, this is the best time there is right now. Marlon did an amazing job with basketball and put a lot of pressure on myself.
Yeah, he did.
Coming into football, just winning 20 games your first year. I mean, it's unreal.
Especially because people forget the last team that actually played at Chaney was 2011, I believe.
Right, basketball 2011, football 2010. So no sports at all. So you come in and in that short amount of time to get a basketball season together, to build that chemistry. I mean, what he did was unreal, and they're expecting the same things in football, which I expect, but it's just a lot more pressure, and I thank Marlon for that a lot.
But with the things that you were able to accomplish, even at Mooney, you're accustomed to having pressure. You've been in those championship moments, you've been in those playoff pressure, moments. So opening night, who do you guys open up against?
Mooney.
Ironic.
Right.
So when you open up against them, how is that going to feel for you? Because we know that you're a phenomenal coach, but you coached there for so long. Is there going to be any type of animosity? Is there going to be any type of extra oomph to go against them?
Not for me. I mean, it's a big game, and of course, I want to prove, that I'm a quality head coach. But I think that comes outside of just game day. So going into that game, the fact that, my players are starting to get offers from colleges, my players are all on track to graduate. Academically, they're able to accept scholarship offers. Like, those are the things that, are more pressure for me than opening up with Mooney. But don't get me wrong. I mean, I want to go out there and put it on them. I mean, I'm a competitor, and I want to win. My son goes to school there. He said he's going to be on my sideline. And, so I do want to go out there and prove a point, though.
Well, speaking about proving a point, and, this is definitely an exciting time to even be here. What do you want the people of this community to know about the Chaney High School football team this year?
I just want them to know we got a bunch of great young men working hard to be successful, not only in just football, but in life.
Yes.
Just everything they do. I mean, they give it their all, whether, like I said, it was the off-season workouts, them in a classroom, the community service projects we'll be doing, just everything. They're all in, great young men, want to be successful, and I just hope we get the same support and love that everybody else gets.
Getting the same support and love that everybody else gets. Well, nothing else needs to be asked. If anybody wanted to come out and support the Cowboys this year, how can they do that?
We practice Monday through Thursday right now from 9 to 12. If guys want to come and hang out, we do have some alumni that come by and watch practice. More than welcome, coming to games. We have a gridiron club that, people can be a part of. There's a Facebook page for the Chaney Gridiron Club. If people want information, we'll have posters for sale with our schedule on it. And everything that we do is going to go back to our kids.
Yes.
Making sure they have food to eat after practices, making sure they got food to eat the day of games, things like that. Those are things that a lot of school districts and teams don't have to worry about, but that's something that we do, and just raising that money and doing these things for our guys, for them to be successful, would be appreciated.
Opening night is when?
August 29th.
August 29th. Thursday night, is it going to be at Stanball?
It's going to be at the Rand Stadium.
The Rand Stadium, so you guys got home field advantage.
Home field.
So nothing else needs to be asked. Coach Mill, appreciate you, man.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Be sure you guys like and share this video. Coach Amil on the Chris Gunther Show, opening night for Chaney, August 29th at the Rand Stadium. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next time.